The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Hasbro, and Subaraya Productions.
Hey everybody, welcome back to, what is this, a Rantocast, I guess?
Yeah, something like that.
Ranto Talk?
Ranto Talk.
Ranto Talk.
What makes...
I'm tired after the last video where I yelled a lot.
Yeah.
What makes a bad...
I'm sure I'll think of another reason to get mad.
This is much more of a thing that we're going to focus on in terms of Rider, because we've sort of done it with the Red
W-R-I-T-E-R.
That too. We're talking about Kamen Rider. What makes a bad protagonist?
Yep.
Or rather, also, sort of all there together in one thing. Who don't we like?
Wataru. Wait, was that his name?
Yes.
Yep, that was his name.
Okay.
Just pick one.
No, we don't like him. What's your least favorite? Please let me know in
Actually,
the
I want
comments.
to start with one.
That too. Go ahead.
Agito. I don't like Shoichi.
You do not like him, that is true.
He is such a Gary Stu in the worst way possible.
I don't mind the show itself, but
Yeah.
I'll give you this, Marcus. You mentioned in the last video we did that, what's his name? Gills gets so much of the focus, and he gets more development than Agito does. Agito doesn't really grow or change at all throughout the course of the story because he's like...
Amnesia!
Because he's like perfect at the start.
See, there's a difference between here, like this type of Gary Stu, and Kabuto's. Because the way that they ended up making Tendo work is the fact that they made you focus on Kagami and his growth throughout that show. With this one, it's just like, oh, I'm going to stick my pinky in this fish's mouth and test its temperature to make sure that it's okay.
And I'm smart, and I know I can do that.
So,
and I hate Kabuto, but I get what you're saying.
yeah, because Tendo was used as a Deus Ex Machina for the plot.
Mm-hmm.
This one, he's just... But you're trying to clean... But this show says this is the Deus Ex Machina and the main character. These Kabuto went, no, it's Kagami.
We could argue Fies, because it depends on how you like Takumi.
I would argue Fies because I didn't like Takumi. I thought he was terrible.
I thought he was okay.
I thought it was bad, but we have seen so much worse.
We have seen
so much worse. Matt.
Wataru.
Kiva,
how do you create a main character that is unlikable, not strong, the exact opposite of a Gary Stu? Because I feel like I still have the sneaking conspiracy that the bat is doing everything.
He's also weird because
it's just JoJo that's doing it.
As soon as the suit comes on, it's not Wataru anymore.
Yeah.
It's Den-O. It's Den-O prototype.
It's like Leto in Jeed.
Yeah.
Zero's the one doing all the work.
He's just not interesting, and that's definitely a problem.
I play the violin
of the actor.
And I'm a bitch.
Yep.
Now, we can definitely skip. It depends on how you feel about Decade. I like Tsukasa, so, as you can see. But Wizard.
I'm torn, honestly. What'd you say?
Wizard.
Who?
Haruto. Okay.
Hotaru.
Haruto.
No, I know. I was just making a Mortal Kombat joke.
Oh.
Moving on.
You confused me for this second.
Wait a minute.
Haruto. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
I need something important.
Oh, what's that?
I would like a donut with plain sugar.
Okay.
Fuck out of here.
If you fill that entire box with plain sugar donuts, that's what Haruto is.
And one soccer ball.
Just one.
Just one.
The weird thing is...
he's a soccer ball wrapped in cardboard filled with plain sugar donuts.
He's very boring, and you never want your character to be boring.
Oh my god. He is the most here's the problem with
vanilla, yeah.
Vanilla. He's the most bland
I thought you were going to say venereal disease.
Okay.
No.
It didn't get infected.
Vanillary disease?
Yeah. He has nothing.
Kamen Rider Wizard is an entire box of plain sugar donuts. By the end, you've just got a headache and diabetes.
Seriously, in the show, I feel like the show's aware of this because every time he goes to the goddamn donut shop, the shop owners are begging him.
We have made this new donut.
Be interesting.
Plain sugar.
Fuck you.
There's gold in it.
This has edible gold and filled with fruit caviar imported from the Middle East. Plain sugar.
He
Fuck
is
you.
so fucking bland.
He's the epitome of a boring person. And
it's worse if you don't like Beast.
I
don't like Beast.
No one likes Beast.
One of the biggest problems with I've said this so many times, but one of the biggest problems with Wizard is they focus so much of the show on the victims of the week. That's who the main characters of this show are. It's the victims.
Yeah.
It's a different main character every single episode.
I will say this, though. Haruto, outside of his own show, is a lot better. I liked him the Ghost X8 movie. He was hilarious in that movie.
He was fine
in the Forza movie?
In the Gaim team-up movie, he was fine. In the Forza team-up movie, he was fine.
It's just like, it's so weird because he was there to fuck with the villains in the Ghost X8 movie. He came in, basically infiltrated them, told them that he wanted to help them because they didn't know he was a writer. And then he was just like, alright, I'm here to beat you all. And he does it in the most hilarious way possible, where he's just like posing on stuff throughout the entire fight. And I was like, this is how you should have been in your show. But I guess when you get a better writer...
Yeah. The first time we saw him, he's like, who are you? He was like, I'm Kamen Rider Forza. He goes, oh, Kamen Rider. I like the sound of that. So I'm Kamen Rider Wizard. He goes, you just can't take it. I can and I will. Fuck you. Where was that guy?
I'm a magician.
He was eating donuts.
I hope he dies of diabetes.
Haruto's nothing.
Here's the thing. He's not a bad person.
He's just written poorly.
I like the fact that, like, there's something there. Like, he wants to help people. He wants to do good. I admire that in a protagonist of a children's show. He wants to be a good person and help people and help people with their problems and be altruistic, but...
He has the same problems as a main character and I know I'm going off on a tangent, as Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. There's a reason why that manga and show dropped in popularity so hard. It was part of the big three in shonen between Naruto and One Piece. And I'll ask you, what does a character like Naruto want? He wants to be a Hokage.
I was going to say Bang Sasuke, but alright.
That too. What does Luffy want? Don't say Bang Zoro.
I was going to say Bang Zoro, but alright.
He wants to be the king of the pirates. What does Ichigo want? Exactly. He is they are reactive main characters. They react to what goes on around them. They do not proactively search or want anything.
Yep.
Which is so much less interesting. Haruto is the same way. He just reacts to everything around him.
Matt, that was wonderful. Thank you.
I will admit, I did not come up with that thought on my own. There is a YouTube video I saw that said why Bleach failed. And he gave that same thing. What does Naruto want?
You rephrased it very well.
Yeah.
It's just...
What does Haruto want? Plain sugar donuts.
Plain sugar donuts. That's the only thing we ever really see him want is those donuts.
And at one time,
that's one of the first things that actually happened.
Before he became a Kamen Rider, he wanted to play soccer.
Now,
also, how come the soccer movie was not in Wizard but was in Gaim for some reason?
Because the World Cup was happening at the same time.
Oh, is that why?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense.
All right, then we still have another one.
We still have a couple more, I think.
We could do this all goddamn day.
Yeah, we could. Ghost, yeah.
Kakaru. He's more cardboard, except that cardboard gets lit on fire, comes back as still cardboard. Gets lit on fire 4 more times.
They made a snowman with the ashes.
No, snowman smile.
This is an evil snowman. It's a frowny snowman.
Nothing.
Still more personal.
It's a sad snowman. It's Olaf from Frozen. I hate that little.
Takaru's nothing in a show full of nothing, and that's really just once again the problem with the writing. But he is boring, and he doesn't do anything to really get out of being boring because basically everything in the show is given to him. Yeah, and it doesn't feel earned. This is also a problem with Wizard. Things just happen around him. And that's basically it. Mm-hmm. Not to mention,
there's an easy fix for that in Wizard. He has to. I feel like he'd have to practice with a spell before he's more able to use it because like actual fucking magic, you can't just do it the first time. But
with Ghost, I'm just like,
late.
Well, I mean, that's the magic works differently in this show than it does in other things.
Yeah,
fair.
But it's just like with Ghost, I'm just like, Ore wa tenkushi takaru. I've died. What else? Your dad is Joe from Live Man. What else? This show is not interesting. It is boring. I hate it. And I get the fact that they were trying to go for like the whole Buddhist thing because he is the perfect Buddha. I'm just like, how about if who didn't die every 5 minutes? We wouldn't have this problem. You're welcome for that. I would make the reference to the person, but that person's in jail now.
Isn't that a good thing?
Mostly.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Ghost is terrible with the way that he ends up just doing anything. That show...
When the belt has more personality, you have a problem.
Yeah.
That's because the belt can sing.
Takaru is
because it never shuts up.
He's such a boring character, and it's so bad because everybody made this comparison between Wizard and Ghost when Ghost was airing, and I'm just like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The characters are basically the same at the side. You have the one competent female character who loses their competency, at least in Wizard's case. And you end up having, we're going to focus on these other characters, but nobody cares about them.
I honestly think he might be better than Wizard.
Ghost and Wizard are just terrible.
Honestly, I hold Wizard higher.
I hold it slightly.
Just barely.
You said you had another one?
Yeah, Amazons.
I'll say this for
season
2. Season 2, when he just falls in love with a corpse. I did that on purpose, that voice crack. But yeah, I'm just like, he fell in love with the corpse because of the fact that he did not feel the urge to eat her. And then we just follow them around the entire time, and then they die. And I'm just like, this is the best thing this show has done.
It's like the Notebook, but with Kamen Rider and zombies.
It's
because in the end they just die.
Season 2 is awful. It's down there with Wizard, Ghost, and Bill for me.
But Amazons, I hate those two. I hate them. I hate everything. I hate everything about
them. Any other more main characters you want to talk about?
Any of the Showa ones that we try to remember?
Stronger?
He's like prototype Kabuto, but without any of the charm.
I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't.
Anybody else? Going once?
I think that's it.
It's mostly
It's just a chance for me to talk about Wizard and Ghost. And of course, it's going to keep coming back up.
Because we'll always look for a chance to yell about how much we hate Wizard and Ghost.
That's why those two shows are just going to be like how we did Kiva.
But it's so much longer because we'll have so much more to rant about.
It's true.
I don't know. Will we?
Maybe.
Or will we
By that point, who knows?
Or will we just get tired?
At that point, we're like, we've already said all of this. Fuck.
We haven't talked about any of the side characters.
Really. I hate Kabuto as well.
Well, Kabuto isn't the main character.
I still hate him. He's the title character, and I hate him.
Anyway, this has been our Toku Rant Talk.
Another Ranto thingy-ma-bigger.
Thingy-ma-bigger. As always, we really enjoy all of your comments down below, so let us know who your least favorite character in all of Kamen Rider is, and least favorite main character specifically. Yeah. Join our Patreon if you can, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the things. All of them. But as always, we've been the Tokucast. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.